Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We're so excited to have you here with us today. Whether you're a longtime subscriber or a new viewer, we appreciate you taking the time to join us. Today, we have something truly special lined up for you. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of you. Yes, you heard that right. We're going to explore what makes you unique, what drives you, and how you can better understand yourself. It's a journey of self-discovery that promises to be both enlightening and fun. You see it every day in the mirror, but how well do you really know yourself? Have you ever stopped to think about the traits that define your personality? Today, we're going to break it all down for you. We'll look at different aspects of your personality and help you understand what they mean. We're talking about personality traits and specifically, how to tell if you're an extrovert. Extroverts are often seen as outgoing, social, and energetic, but there's so much more to it than that. We'll explore the nuances of extroversion and help you see if these traits resonate with you. Now, this isn't just some fluffy label to slap on yourself. Understanding whether you're an extrovert can have real implications for your life. It can affect your career choices, your relationships, and even your mental health. By understanding your personality, you can make more informed decisions and live a more fulfilling life. This is about understanding what makes you tick, what gets you going, what makes you, you. It's about embracing your strengths and recognizing areas where you might want to grow. So stick around, because we're about to embark on an exciting journey of self-discovery together. Let's get started. Let's start with the obvious. When it comes to social interactions, people often fall into two broad categories: the social butterflies and the lone wolves. Each has its own unique set of characteristics and preferences. Do you find yourself drawn to people like a moth to a flame? Do you thrive in social settings where the energy of the crowd fuels your own excitement and enthusiasm? Extroverts, they're the life of the party. They find joy in being surrounded by others, engaging in lively conversations, and participating in group activities. Their energy is infectious, and they often become the center of attention without even trying. Big groups, bustling bars, community events, these are the places where extroverts truly shine. They thrive in environments that are filled with people, noise, and activity. It's where they feel most alive and connected. You name it, they're there. And they're usually the ones getting the party started. Whether it's organizing a group outing, leading a team project, or simply being the first to hit the dance floor, extroverts are always in the thick of things. Not one for blending into the wallpaper, are you? Extroverts have a natural confidence that allows them to stand out in any crowd. They are comfortable being the center of attention, and often take on leadership roles in social settings. Extroverts aren't afraid to be front and center, to command a room, and to make their presence known. They have a knack for engaging others and making everyone feel included, to be the ones everyone remembers. Their outgoing nature and ability to connect with others leave a lasting impression. They are often the ones who are celebrated and recognized for their contributions to social gatherings and community events. But what about the lone wolves? These are the individuals who find solace in solitude. They prefer quiet, reflective moments over the hustle and bustle of social gatherings. Lone wolves are introspective and often enjoy activities that allow them to be alone with their thoughts. They find peace in nature, in solitary pursuits, and in the quiet corners of the world. They are not antisocial but rather selectively social. They value deep, meaningful connections over a large number of acquaintances. For them, quality trumps quantity every time. Lone wolves are often creative and thoughtful individuals. They use their alone time to recharge, to think deeply, and to engage in activities that bring them joy and fulfillment. Whether you're a social butterfly or a lone wolf, it's important to understand and embrace your own social preferences. Both have their own strengths and can lead to fulfilling and meaningful lives. So, which one are you? A social butterfly who thrives in the company of others, or a lone wolf who finds peace in solitude? Embrace who you are and find joy in your unique way of connecting with the world. Now, being social is one thing, but being good with people, that's a whole other ballgame. Extroverts, they're naturals. They have this innate ability to connect with others effortlessly. They can walk into a room full of strangers and walk out with a new best friend. It's like they have a magnetic aura that attracts people towards them. They just have this way about them, this openness, this genuine interest in others that just draws people in. It's not just about talking, it's about listening, understanding, and responding in a way that makes the other person feel valued. And it's not just about making friends, it's about building relationships. whether it's with colleagues, teammates, or even casual acquaintances. These relationships can be incredibly valuable both personally and professionally. Or the barista who makes their coffee every morning. These small interactions can brighten someone's day and create a sense of community. It's about making connections that matter, no matter how brief they may be. But what if you're not a natural extrovert? What if social situations make you anxious or uncomfortable? The good news is that people skills can be learned and developed over time. It's about practice, patience, and a willingness to step out of your comfort zone. Start by observing those who are good with people. Notice how they interact, how they listen, and how they respond. Read books, attend workshops, and practice in low-stakes environments. Over time, you'll find that your confidence grows, and so do your people skills. Remember, it's not about becoming someone you're not, it's about enhancing the qualities you already have. Authenticity is key. People are drawn to those who are genuine and sincere. So, be yourself, but be the best version of yourself. And don't forget the power of kindness. A simple act of kindness can go a long way in building connections. Whether it's offering a compliment, helping someone in need, or just being a good listener, these small gestures can make a big difference. So go out there and start building those people skills. It's a journey, but one that's well worth the effort. You'll find that as you improve your ability to connect with others, your personal and professional life will become richer and more fulfilling. Speaking of teams, extroverts, they thrive in that environment. Group projects, music to their ears, brainstorming sessions. Bring on the whiteboard. They love bouncing ideas off others, feeding off that collective energy, and working together towards a common goal. It's not that they can't work independently, but they genuinely enjoy the synergy of a team environment. Now, let's talk decision-making. Extroverts, they don't dwell. They're quick on their feet, able to weigh the pros and cons in a snap and land on a decision. They trust their gut, and more often than not, their gut is right. This isn't to say they're reckless, they just don't get bogged down by overthinking. You know those people who always seem to see the glass half full? Yeah, that's our extroverts. They tend to have this naturally sunny disposition, this infectious optimism that can brighten even the dullest room. It's not that they don't experience setbacks or disappointments, but they have this remarkable ability to bounce back, to find the silver lining, to focus on the good. Let's be honest, extroverts like to talk. And I don't mean just a little chat here and there. They could talk your ear off. But that's part of their charm. They're expressive, they're animated, and they're not afraid to share their thoughts and feelings. Got a problem, they want to talk it out. Got a question? They'll happily discuss it with you. If you're an extrovert, chances are you've got a contact list longer than your arm. Making friends is like breathing to these folks. They just have this knack for connecting with people from all walks of life. And it's not just about quantity, they value their friendships deeply and are always there for the people they care about. Extroverts are all about action. They're not ones to sit still for too long. They crave stimulation, excitement, new experiences. You'll find them trying new restaurants, exploring new places, and saying yes to almost any adventure that comes their way. They're the ones who make things happen, who seize the day, who live life to the fullest. Remember what I said about not blending into the wallpaper? Extroverts, they own the spotlight. Public speaking, karaoke night, leading a team meeting, they're in their element. It's not about being egotistical, it's about being comfortable in their own skin. About sharing their energy and enthusiasm with the world. The final sign you might be an extrovert? Confidence. These folks exude it. They're comfortable in their own skin, they know what they want, and they're not afraid to go after it. They're assertive without being aggressive, and they command respect without demanding it. They own their extroversion, and that's what makes them so darn magnetic. So, there you have it, folks. 10 telltale signs you might be an extrovert. Remember, this isn't about labeling yourself or trying to fit into a box. It's about understanding your strengths, your preferences, and what makes you tick. If you resonated with these signs, great. If not, that's okay too. We're all wired differently, and that's what makes the world such a fascinating place.